Hey beautiful people of the world, it's time to find your balance. Alright, really, I want to jump on here and just complain about my life path right now and the audacity of my life path right now, 17 past 2, because life's a joke, and somehow really want this to just like jump on and do a little day diary, because somehow I need to pull a rabbit out of a hat, and with all of my situation and all of my circumstances and all of my issues mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the past, all of the everything, all of it, just not of the mind, not of the body, ascend thyself and shift this shit to another dimension. 111. On paper, you shouldn't be able to do this, do that, travel, socialise, go here, create a business, be a multi-millionaire, multi-decillionaire, travel the planet, live your best life, be very successful, keep things running, master your daily, master your emotions, master your reactivity, be grounded enough in your body to manifest with all of the issues and symptoms and blah, blah, blah. It's just, you know, it's like, no, that's it then, mate. However, I know that that's not it, but I need to grieve it as it is it in order to free myself for it not to be it. So it's like, okay, yeah, this is the card you've been dealt. You can't do this, you've not done this, you've had no life, you have no days. I've been fighting to have a day today. It's now 2 o'clock, my body's still not functioning, things aren't moving. However, with food from the earth, with daily meditation, with complete connection to self, detachment from these narratives, detachment from this victim mindset, to really transmute this to choose how I'm going to live the rest of my life, how I'm going to feel, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to label things as, what narrative I'm going to give things. If I'm going to be hard about myself, if I'm going to resist it, because it doesn't bother me to not do anything, but it does bother me that it's out of my control, that it's not a choice. But do I just see this now as a divine choice? If I'm laying out flat down, that's exactly where I'm meant to be, and being there like I chose it, doing what I can. I feel like I felt called to really share my shadow with you guys, and to share my on the floor in the bottom of the hole with you guys, because there's medicine there. It's real, like we all go through it. One of my skills is my ability to be flat on my face and pick myself up, to really see all sides of myself, see the shadow, be in it, see the flaws, know, and meet myself with unconditional love. And as much as that's not the narrative I'm trying to manifest for myself, this isn't a label I want to manifest for myself, and I don't need outside projection seeing it, because it's like, if I put these videos out of, oh, poor me, this, which isn't really how it is, but that is how it comes across, then others start seeing me as that. Then that energy is amplified. Whereas if all of this was on the down low, no one was none the wiser, and I just got up and was preaching my shit, and people fell into the belief of what I portray, that's going to help me. And I'm aware of all that business. However, I feel guided to share my most vulnerable moments. I feel guided to share my most my biggest life struggles, because I believe in myself, I know myself, I can depend on myself, that even if the whole world believes I can't do something, I will go and do it. So yeah, these videos I'm sharing with you, I'm going to show you the nitty-gritty side of what I deal with. However, I'm selfishly manifesting a certain reality for myself right now, and I am going to put that first, because as sorry as anyone can feel for me, or as sorry as anyone can feel for you, or as much as someone wouldn't want you to be going through something, no one's coming to save us. It's like, if you want to have a different life and you've been told you can't, you decide to accept that, or you go and do something about it and you make something happen. Now it's time for me to shift. It's like, I've had some time to grieve. I've had some time to accept that I thought it was this and it's that. I thought it was PTSD. I thought it was being shy. I thought it was whatever I thought it was. But actually it's not. And this neurodivergence, and this is just the way my brain is. And it's like, ADHD isn't separate. It's like, it's my brain. It's like, you're making up names for Laura's brain. There's nothing wrong with my brain. It's my brain. This is exactly how it is. And it's quite genius. So it's like, be careful what box you fall in. I'm needing to let myself fall in it, because it's like, have some humility for yourself, okay? Instead of bypassing this, instead of not letting yourself grieve and accept that the person you thought you were, what you was trying to achieve for a whole lifetime, was never actually possible, because it's not how you are. Does that mean you can't have something better? Like, you can have something better than you ever dreamed, but you're working with a different program. It's like, you're going to create differently. There's different buttons on the Mac to there is on, I don't know, a Sony, but you can create something spectacular on both. I've been trying to create something thinking I'm a Mac when I'm a Sony. It's like that kind of thing. It's like, okay, you can still create the same masterpiece, but there's some different buttons here. There's a different way we're going to approach things. There's a different program. Firstly, accept that. Yeah, so moving forward, just a quick one. I think I am going to jump into aqua, but just a quick one. That's really where I'm at right now. Realising what I put myself through my whole life. Time of masking, of being judged, of being told I'm this, told I'm that. Unable to live, to have any quality of life every day, every single day. Because I was trying to have a quality of life that, or like a life that wasn't actually for me, because I didn't realise what was going on. So it's like, I'm giving myself space to kick and scream and cry and feel that. To feel that, because it's like, yeah, like, you arseholes, even in terms of abuse, like being abused and realising about the delayed processing, that a lot of the times going for abuse, I never even, it's like, I could feel it in the body, but I never realised really what was going on until later, because, and it's like, all those things that I had forgiven, because I really thought I was in a certain place while those things were going through, and then realising I've got to forgive all this again, because yeah, this happened, but it also happened like this, and now you've got to have compassion for yourself, really, as somebody that was not only abused, but somebody that was like had a disability used against them. Then I'm grieving all this, working all this, like that ease of being exploited, not being in touch with my intuition then, so it was harder to navigate. And just like, and then even after that, finding similarities between the people that cause me soft, like that abuse me, and myself, in terms of the similarities between narcissism and autism, the similarities between being like physically abusive and having a meltdown. And it was like this little girl, like, oh, it's okay, I understand. No, you didn't understand, girl. It's not the same thing, honey. Did I understand? Yeah. But no. And just working through a lot of these things, and then having to master these emotions, process these emotions, transmute this pain, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and detach and let go, to accept and let it all go, let the whole 32 years go and start again. And what a blessing to be able to see the light and start again, firstly. Because what if you didn't notice this what if you never noticed this? What if every day you fought to have a day that you would never have been able to have because of the way you was trying to have it in that isn't suited to your makeup? So right now I am having days of really intense meltdowns because of realizations, people's true intentions being revealed to me, things that aren't personal, but gosh, it's personal and it's painful, and having to work through those things. However, do I see myself like, I'm not accepting this. I have to feel it, but I'm not accepting it. Like, I haven't took a flight for 6 years. I can't just do certain things without masking, without meltdown, like socializing, certain business moves I want to make, being on top of my daily routines, what I like to do, like just literally things I want to do. Like, I get up, I want to paint, I want to create, I want to do this, finish the book, do like all this different stuff. And it's like, I can maybe only pick one of them things a day. And if in that moment I'm doing it, I'm having a meltdown, having a shutdown, or something happens, that's another day gone. And it's like, days just be deleted for years. That's how it's been my life. Just running somewhere to find somewhere that I can cope, or be in an environment where no one's going to question me or bother me because everybody's up to madness. But moving forward, and I feel like this shift is happening today, tomorrow, I can really feel a change where it's like I'm just about to be meditating 4 or 5 hours a day, or more, and complete tunnel vision into self, fruit up, fasting, herbal tea, smoothies, cold baths, allowing myself to enjoy luxuries, like really no F's given, but discipline 100. If I want to do something, I do it relentlessly. If I fancy this and it's not part of the discipline, I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, just complete, like, do whatever you want to do, girl, when you want to do it, how you want to do it, because there's nothing that's going to get done as well as when you're in your own flow. So it's like, stop trying to have a day. Stop trying to get up and do something at this time in this way and do this much and do, like, you just let it all go. Complete surrender. I don't care. I don't give a F about anything. What's done is done. I can't change the past. It's a blessing to have a clean slate, to have this information, to be able to start again. And that's really all I can go with. It's like, I'm not putting anything out. Like, I want to go and catch a flight. I want to go and catch like long haul flights. I will get on a flight. I will get on a plane. I will complete my mission, my business, my tasks, my whatever I want to do, is now coming back to priority. It's like, I needed time to accept, to grieve. It's a natural part of the process. But it's like, I feel like it was a decision, a commitment to not take no for an answer, to not give up on myself. It's like, whatever you think you can't do right now, you go and do that now. And if you end up battered and bruised at the end of it, if you end up absolutely whatever, you done it. And I will look after you and make sure you're alright and help you recover, and we'll try again and we'll go again and we'll go again. And it's like, I'm just going to put myself in positions that I'm not meant to be in, because that in itself is a block. Oh, if you do this, this could happen. It could, and it might, and maybe it will. Will I survive? Probably I've survived enough. Really dissolving all fear. I feel like this is something that a lot of people are facing right now, something I feel called to share with you guys. feel like victim mindset is divine. I feel like you have to go, really feel how you're feeling, be there, like, let's not bypass anything. But how long you stay there can be detrimental if you're there too long. I've been there for a lifetime, I'll be real, because it's like chip on the shoulder, one thing after another from day. Haven't really tapped into that joy and that celebration unless I'm just on my own in complete bliss in terms of realm floating. I've not really tasted life yet, seen things or experienced things. That's like so many beautiful places, people, like things on the planet, animals, and it's like the fear of what if this can't happen, because it hasn't yet. When it has kind of happened, there's been some serious consequences. I don't know if I have it in me to try anymore. I'm scared to try in case I can't recover from the consequences. All of these fears and things, and it's like I've got to let it come up and overflow, because really, yeah, all this is true. All this is true. Am I going to do it anyway? Yeah, 100%. Are you mad? And it's like you have to really deep that to realise, because it wasn't until I deeped, I'm having no life. I'm going nowhere, doing nothing. I have no quality of life. It's just me and myself. I really got mad about that I was like, you know what? Even if I did, even worst case scenario, say I took that flight and it mashed me up so bad that was my last day. At least you caught the flight. Like, because if you don't catch the flight, sooner or later it's going to be the last day and you would have never caught that flight again. My mum just texted me, what do you want, dearie? Had to check that, sorry, Mum Smith comes first. So she's at the hairdresser's having a hair appointment. Bouncy blow dry. Yeah, so I thought it was a bit sweet little soppy moments, and still complete like compassion, unconditional love for myself. Like, yo, I see you, I feel you, like, I'm sorry, bro, but I got you. It's not over till it's over, honey, and it's a long time finished. We can change our DNA, we can rewire the brain, we can create new cells. I'ma shake and shiver and sliver this shit off of the year of the snake, I'm telling you, regardless of obstacles and limitations. I'm really gonna kick into my motivational self, and I feel like spring is the energy. Like, I'm really a portal lover. Like, any little, give me a little tiniest little glimpse of something and I'm gonna use that to bloom. And this spring, like the first sniff of the spring air, it's like, yeah, that first little, like that ray of sun, yeah. Charge up, parasympathetic, bare feet on the grass. I haven't got the ability or the luxury or the possibility to be doing that where I'm at in my environment right now, in a way that's healing and not distressing. But I feel like that's all meant to be as well, because I really do feel like it's that wintry hibernation energy right now, really in the uncomfortable, really buried in the earth, in my own earth, but about to bloom from all that old earth. Thou shall rise again. The rose and the thorn, honey, the rose and the thorn. So yeah, notice as well what I'm doing is this kind of putting on the video and chatting, or putting the video on to do my stretching, or going through meltdowns, or having doing my exercise, practicing for studio. It's a body doubling thing. That's what I think it is. It's like, even though you guys are not there right now, I'm literally talking to a phone. I can tap into that energy. It's like you are there because you are there, and it's grounding to have that energy of the phone there. How you would have somebody with you, like in parallel play, or like if you're doing a task and just having a grounding energy there. It's really helping me move through the day and get my readings done. But then even with that, the anxiety comes up, because it's like, oh, what's the intention? Like, this is really helping me right now, but am I draining your energy? Like, because it's helping me. So then it's like, is your energy grounding me? Am I pulling on your energy by putting this out there? Because I don't really know too much about how all that really works. Although that wasn't my intention. My intention was to put it out to share, because I know how many people are going through it and that aren't going gym and can't do this and can't do that, and fight to go to classes and be cute and a Pilates princess and do all them kind of things. So it's just like, look, if you're effed up, we can still shake a leg, guys, you know. You've been crossed off, you've been outcast, you can still pop an ab, guys. We can still chat, we can still sing a song. It's like, I don't know. But then also that thing of, okay, you've been labelled the outcast, yeah, you are the outcast. Now you took on that identity of the outcast. You're down and out. Now it's time to get up and in, girl. You know, now cast yourself in. Cast your own spells with your words. Oh, it's like, no, now it's time to shift. No, you know, elevation. Raise the vibration. We're not trying to bypass, but we've got to cut cords with the situation. No separation. I am you. Release expectation. Say love to the nation. In love, the act of creation. Oh, I've gone like the wind, feels stuck here forever. You are about. Some footy on in the towel. Lesson. 6:22. She ain't got a clue. But still, gonna come through. Don't like me when I wouldn't wanna be you. 1441. We've got balance, 14, temperance energy. Take everyone's input into consideration. Sag. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time, there's no need to rush. this is something else that's coming through, and kind of what I just said about being reactive. It's like, oh, I'm really mad at everyone now. I could really do everyone like they did me. I could really ruin everybody's life. Do you want to do that? No, I don't. Does part of me want to do that? Yeah. Does the ego, does the little bit of Betty? Yes. She wants to fully, you know, run wild right now because, you know, but it's not true to my heart. I can make a good point, but that point, you know, it's like, is also gonna, that is taking me away from myself to do people how they've done me. So I'm not doing you like you done me for you, I'm doing it for me. I'm really being at peace with that. If you're cool with that, if you're not, work through that, do what you need to do. But cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. I'm all chatting with the kettle on again, guys, can you hear me? Chivalrous, humorous, dependable and protective. 1033. Lime water. I think I should just we're gonna have a little cup of tea. I've got so many teas on the go. We've got is that a dandelion and burdock or a cinnamon? What is that? That's a cinnamon. What is this one? I've got chocolate, peppermint. Multiple beverage kind of lass. We love a multiple beverage. One for each feeling. We need to get off here chatting nonsense.